lively crowd we've got here. Welcome, everyone, to the 8th Annual City of San Marcos State of the City event. We are all, let's clap. We are all super excited to be here, live and in person, to hear all that is happening in our great community. My name is Jim Ambroso. I'm the General Manager for family-owned and operated EDCO Waste and Recycling. As many of you know, EDCO has had a long-standing relationship with the City of San Marcos and is proud to serve the many businesses and residents, and equally proud to sponsor today's event. Today I welcome you in my capacity as Board Chairman for the San Marcos Chamber of Commerce. The Chamber of Commerce, your Chamber of Commerce. We are very proud to once again host this great event. It's been over a year since we last gathered for this purpose, and we couldn't wait to get back here again. Amen? So this year, to help us all find our new normal, to transition into the life together again, the Chamber is promoting Breakout. Yes, we want to intentionally break out of the isolation barriers, to re-engage, to network, to move our businesses forward and our community forward again. So that in part is why we're so excited to be here today. I will tell you the Chamber of Commerce is bullish on San Marcos. I'm bullish on San Marcos. And after today's event, we believe you too will be bullish on San Marcos as you hear what's going on in this great community. So let's get this program started. In a sacred tradition we've honored in our country for over 100 years, please join me in reciting our Pledge of Allegiance. Please stand. Ready? Begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Please remain standing. Sorry. I'm going to welcome now the pastor of the Hills Community Church, Brian Jones, who will lead us in an invocation. Brian?
It's an honor to be here with you and to be able to represent our city and just the spiritual health of our city. I also want to acknowledge the rich diversity of San Marcos and just say that I'm going to pray in Jesus' name because that's what I believe and who I am as a Jesus follower. But I want to say something that our church believes that I think that the chamber and even the city would agree with is we appreciate the diversity, and we want to give people not just a chance to believe the same thing, but we want to give people a chance to belong. And so I hope you feel like you belong, and I'm going to pray in Jesus' name, but I just want to say we respect diversity today. So let's pray. Lord, thank you so much for our city. Thank you for the rich diversity that we have. Thank you for the ways that the city has been blessed. Thank you for so many people here who are fighting and, just like Jim said, bullish for the city. I pray that you would bless our city, bless our people, bless our relationships, Lord. And we just pray that there would be a deep peace. I pray for building relationships, for prosperity. I pray for us to be a people who have grace for each other and love each other well. And I just pray you bless this meal, bless these people and the leaders of our community. Give them wisdom, give them perseverance, strength, resilience. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Thanks, Brian, and thanks, Jim. It's so great to see you, not behind laptops. So hello and welcome to today's State of the City Luncheon. I am San Marcos Chamber CEO Rick Rungaitis. Fortunately, we only missed one in-person State of the City event and hosted our live version right here in this room in February 2020. So it's a pleasure to see you all once again in person and filling up the CSUS ballroom. Thank you so much. During the pandemic, the Chamber moved from a relevant organization to an essential organization as we worked with all of our partners to help guide our members through the perils of operating a business during COVID. Moving forward, we are again helping our members navigate through many challenges. Recently, we partnered with CSUSM and Palomar College, offering workshops to educate our members on the many opportunities to connect with students and graduates as we all battle staffing issues. We have also partnered with Tri-City Medical Center and our neighboring chambers in offering SoCal Workforce to SMUSD, and we'll be rolling out opportunities to partner on this project with our members soon. We continuously advocate for our members as we partner with Cal Chamber in opposing bills labeled as job killers. And throughout the year, we also support our members through public comments and letters to city and county officials. The role of the Chamber is also to educate our members, as we have shown by hosting workshops and podcasts to help our members integrate with new ordinances, such as a single-use plastic ban, and also initiatives such as organic recycling. This is just a sampling of what we do for our members. We're very proud of our role in San Marcos and greatly appreciate the support and the confidence you continue to have in our organization. We are here to help you in your business. Thank you to the City of San Marcos and Mayor Rebecca Jones for partnering with the Chamber on what has become our signature event. And we are thrilled to see how quickly the new Kaiser Permanente Medical Center is being built in San Marcos. It's a great visual, as I sure you saw when you were walking over here today, to see how beautiful it is on the landscape in San Marcos now. So, and I thank Kaiser Permanente for being the presenting sponsor to this event. A great thanks to Kaiser Permanente. And now, it's my pleasure to welcome the Chief Operating Officer of Kaiser Permanente, Max Villalobos.
Good morning. Thank you. As Rick said, I'm the Chief Operating Officer for North County and San Marcos, our new facility here. And I'm honored to be here and for Kaiser Permanente to be the presenting sponsor and just to share with you, and it's great to be together, how we can jointly care for and serve. Kaiser Permanente serves and cares for over 186,000 Kaiser patients and members in North County alone. So we're very excited about what is going on in our medical office facilities right across the way. And I want to tell you a little bit about our new hospital. But before I do that, I would like to acknowledge and thank our partners from Palomar Health and Diane Hansen, their CEO. They have been our partners for over 20 years, and they have been there to help us care for our patients. And so I want to acknowledge and thank them for their partnership over this period of time. So thank you very much. In a little over a year from now, we will be opening a new hospital, 206 beds, newest technology, because technology goes very fast, so we'll have the latest and greatest, which is great. 206 beds, as I mentioned. It'll have a 39-bed emergency department, 8 operating rooms. We will have a comprehensive maternal and child health services, including obstetrics, labor and delivery, and a level 2 neonatal care unit. So that is very excited about what is going to happen and what we're going to have. But while it's going to open in a year, and it seems like it's just popped up and gone up like gangbusters, we have been at this for over 30 years. That site was initially purchased and it was initially approved by the city of San Marcos to have a hospital there. And so here we are 30 years later, and it's finally come into fruition. So thank you. I want to thank Mayor Jones. I want to thank Jack Griffin, City Manager, and also Tess Sangster, who is the Community and Economic Development Director. They have been true partners to us as well. And we could not be where we are today with our project if it wasn't for their support. So thank you, Jack. Thank you, Tess, and your entire team. It's phenomenal. So, and we look forward to having all of you at our grand opening next year. We're going to be opening next summer. So we're very excited about that. And lastly, I want to thank Rick Rangaitis and the Chamber for putting on this event. these events are really important to be able to demonstrate how we as a business community can come together and support events like this, because that's how we move forward as a team, as a community, as a partnership. So thank you all for being here. I really appreciate this. So have a great afternoon. Thank you, Rick.
Thanks, Max. Today, I'm pleased to introduce someone whose entire career in higher education has centered on student success and social mobility, President Dr. Ellen Neufeld. Dr. Neufeld became the 4th president of Cal State San Marcos in July of 2019. Throughout her tenure, she has focused on engaging, interacting, listening, and building relationships with students, faculty, staff, alumni, and community constituents. Please join me in welcoming President Ellen Neufeld.
Thank you so much, Rick, and to the entire chamber. Welcome back to Cal State San Marcos. We're thrilled you're here. To see our ballroom full and everything that you bring, it means so much. I have been here almost 3 years and still doing everything for the first time in person, and so it's wonderful to see people in 3D. And when I think about the relationship of this university and this city, I really do think about Mayor Jones, and she took the time in my very first week to come and meet with me and talk about our shared values for Cal State San Marcos. And she has been an unwavering partner for this university. She comes to so many events, from Super STEM Saturday to ribbon cutting ceremonies for the Viasat Engineering Pavilion and the Innovation Hub. I see Supervisor Jim Desmond, and he is another great supporter that is always here ready to see what happens. When I think about Rebecca, I also think about empowerment of others, as she not only is mayor, but has interviewed many for her podcast, really highlighting women leaders and how we can help others. It's just a testament to who she is, and I can't wait to hear her speak in just a moment. But I want to thank you, especially Rebecca, for all you do in partnering with the university and in partnering with me. So, I can't help but be very proud, because 2 weeks ago, we celebrated commencement, over 4,000 students, and that brought, actually when I looked at my notes is when I learned this, but it brought our total of alumni to nearly 60,000. That's how this university and this community has grown up together. And what's so special of that, and I know I'm telling you things you already know, is that our students, we're University of Place. They come from our region, and they stay in our region. 8 out of 10 of them tell us they stay right here and work and thrive right here in our community. So to be adding that many alumni base right here, that's how this city and this university have grown up together. It's one of the great things that attracted me here. We continually want to have an eye on making sure that we are part of that regional economic and employment development that is happening right here. And consulting with industry leaders, Rick mentioned partnering with the chamber. And we're bringing programs online, like our 3-year-old engineering program is growing, cybersecurity, biotechnology, and other high-demand programs, especially in healthcare and other areas. That partnering with our community colleges, and I see Palomar here today, and so glad that they're such a great partner to make sure that students can start in many places and move forward right here. We just launched our new strategic plan, and we really had a celebration of that yesterday evening, and it is called The Power of CSUSM, The Power of Us, because it really is about all of us. Very few universities can brag on the relationship that they have with their community, the way this city and this university grew up together. And it's only fitting, and it really is about transforming lives, families, and communities through academic excellence, innovation, and community partnerships. It starts at the core of student success and providing access for students across our region and making sure that they have that mobility, that socioeconomic mobility to go up and help our whole region prosper and move forward, now almost 60,000 strong. So when I think about everything that's happening and how we work together, I know we're a model. There's actually a conference on metropolitan universities coming to San Diego, and they're going to get to see some of the things we do right here. Because every day we have over 16,000 students mentored by our fantastic and caring faculty with that hands-on learning that happens right here in the community, and so many of you offer such great opportunities for them. We have big sites, and the next site on building is an integrated science and engineering building. We moved up to number 3 on the CSU priority list of the whole system and the first academic building on the list. So we're very hopeful. We have full funding for design, and we're going to be looking to you to help us move that forward. So we have big plans of where we're going to go and how we're going to get there in partnership with you. And as we think about going forward, we know that it is about what we do hand in hand. Another area that's so important to us, and I was just having some conversations, is housing and where we go there. We're so grateful to North City. We have 300 beds coming online, and we are also hoping that with the state, they will help fund an affordable housing project right here on our campus, which would bring our total inventory to about 2,500 beds. We still have a ways to go, but we know that that offers opportunity and benefit to our students. The CSU, one last thing I want to mention, they did an economic impact study. And right here at CSUSM, they found that we have a $721 million economic impact on our region each year. You can clap for that if you'd like. What that boiled down to is that every dollar invested by this state, we return almost $25 to the economic activity. And when you think about our alumni, that impact is really tenfold. So we're so grateful to be partners with you. I'm so grateful that we are a university that is community engaged with our partners, the city, the chamber, the mayor, county supervisor, and all of you here that really help move us forward together for the betterment of our school, our university, our community, and our region. So thank you for being such great partners with us, and we are thrilled to be the host of this event, or the place host of this event today. Thank you so much.
Thank you, President Neufeld. At this time, I'd like to recognize the elected officials who have joined us today. And I'll apologize ahead of time if I miss anyone. I apologize. Please hold your applause until all the elected officials have been recognized. From our own city of San Marcos, Mayor Rebecca Jones, Deputy Mayor Sharon Jenkins, Council Member Ed Musgrove, Council Member Maria Nunez, Council Member Randy Walton. I'd also like to recognize Carlsbad Mayor Matt Hall. For San Marcos to be strong, needs to have our region is strongly supported by the leaders chosen to represent our interests. At this time, I'd like to recognize Assembly Member Marie Waldron and County Supervisor Jim Desmond. Also in attendance today, we have elected officials from Vallecillos Water District, Palomar College, and San Marcos Unified School District. We'd also like to recognize City Manager Jack Griffin with several other key city staff in attendance today. In addition to President Neufeld, we'd like to recognize Palomar College Superintendent Dr. Star Rivera-Lacey, University of St. Augustine for Health Services Dr. Brian Goldstein, and Superintendent of San Marcos Unified School District Dr. Andy Johnson. Now I'd like to introduce the members of the San Marcos Chamber Board of Directors. First, Board Chair Jim Ambroso with EDCO. Past Chair Carla Reuter with San Diego Union Tribune. Past Chair Matt Simmons, Consultants Collaborative. Godfrey Gibbison with CSUSM. Julie Lanthier Bandy with Palomar College. Verinda Missett with Interfaith Community Services. Will Rivera, California Coast Credit Union. Debbie Thompson, California Bank and Trust. our legal counsel, Darius Kayat of Professional Law Corporation, and our city liaison, Tess Sangster from the city of San Marcos. I'd also like to recognize the chamber staff, our office manager and bookkeeper, Barbara Morgan, who you all saw check in earlier, our membership director, Michael Jenkins, and our events director, Melanie Hamil, who once again did a fabulous job of putting this event together. Thank you. And I also applaud you on the clapping thing, because I know it's always a thing when you go to these events, so you guys did great, so thank you. Now I'd like to recognize our event sponsors whose contributions made this event possible. You heard from Max earlier. Again, thank our presenting sponsor, Kaiser Permanente. Our platinum sponsors, a sincere thank you to California State University San Marcos, North City, and Palomar Health. Our gold sponsors, a thank you to Children's Primary Dental, EDCO, Feast on This, KB Home, Meritage Homes, Palomar College, Terry Campus of Life, and our silver sponsors, a thank you to California Bank and Trust, Consultants Collaborative, National Corps, Pima Medical Institute, the San Diego Union Tribune, and Tri-City Medical Center. On behalf of the San Marcos Chamber of Commerce, thank you all for your generous support. Okay, at this time, I'd like you to turn your attention to the screens to my left and to my right. Chamber team is excited to share with you a new video that exemplifies our impact on our members and highlights the benefits of living and working in the fastest growing city in North County, San Marcos. I'm also excited to share with you that lunch service will begin now. Enjoy the video and lunch, and we'll return shortly with the rest of our program. Thank you.
I got started in the business 17 years ago. It was a no-brainer for us to start our business in San Marcos. We lived in San Marcos for 11 years, and so for us, it just felt like home.
I founded Terry with two other professionals who had been working in the field with me at another corporation that I ran, and founded it out of my home. And our mission was to set quality standards for care and life quality for people with developmental disabilities.
When we were looking to start our business, we were looking at demographics that were going to obviously help us grow and would have a lot of families and therefore a lot of pets. But as it turns out, the actual city that we were going to be located in mattered a lot more than we gave it consideration at the time. So we feel very grateful that we ended up in San Marcos.
It started as a hobby, entrepreneurship in general. Later in life, I found a passion for community and entertainment. Fast forward to 2017, my business partner Mark and I actually sat in his sunroom with a 6-pack of beer and a whiteboard, and we started to create this concept behind Meyer Live Beer Co.
What makes our business stand out is that, we are the last standing dairy here in San Diego County, and we serve majority of all the schools. We bottle milk and juice.
Being a member of the chamber has given me a lot of opportunity, not only in helping my business grow, but actually having a place for my business to exist. They were one of the first people that became members of Union Co-work and had encouraged us to look at this office space as a place for us to land as well.
The chamber has helped us network or be more involved in the community, and they provide events or different activities that we can help with or be involved to give back to the community. So I think it's always the way it affects us is it gives us a way to be involved with the community that we've been a part of for a long time.
We're working very hard, again, with the help of the chamber to build that business and build up the clientele that comes and dines at our coffee shop and cafe.
We've found being a member of the Chamber of Commerce in San Marcos has been exponentially beneficial to us in so many ways. Every time we've contacted them, they've been extremely supportive. I'd say the best example is when the pandemic first hit. The first phone call I made was to Rick Regatas at the Chamber, and it was an overwhelming response. And that is what we encounter every time. Every time we seek their help or guidance or support, it's never lacking.
As an entrepreneur, having people on your team, because we can't have a large team because we're small business owners, where their only focus is your success, has been huge to us.
The Chamber has affected my business in so many positive ways. The connections that I've made over the years have been incredible, not only for my business, but for my personal life and making new friends. But for the business side of things, I've been able to help clients and to meet people and to have those extra resources that I wouldn't otherwise have if I wasn't a member of the Chamber.
A group that's on your side to help businesses be successful and, foster a successful business environment in the community.
The city of San Marcos is very supportive, very engaged, very proactive, and to be a small business in this community is really a blessing for all of us.
I knew as soon as I walked onto this site that this was the spot for us. It's a beautiful area. San Marcos has been run by very talented people. Just the atmosphere and aura out here, the beautiful views, it's a healthy place to be. This is a venue that we designed to serve as a model for the world at large.
What we love most about San Marcos is its accessibility. So we can get to the coast, we can get to the inland. We're just right, it's like the central location for North County to be able to access things for entertainment and for business. And it just makes it really easy for us to get around and also have fun things to do for ourselves, but also to make recommendations for our friends and family and people that are considering San Marcos for a place to live. I think find a lot of value in all of the things that it has to offer.
At this time, it is my distinct pleasure to welcome Mayor Rebecca Jones and the San Marcos City Council to the stage to kickstart the San Marcos Chamber of Commerce Excellence in Business Awards.
Good afternoon, San Marcos. It is such a privilege to join my fellow council members, Deputy Mayor Sharon Jenkins, and council members Ed Musgrove, Maria Nunez, and Randy Walton on stage to help give out this year's Excellence in Business Awards. San Marcos is fortunate to have a strong business community that attracts top talent and is a major contributor to our city's economy. Now that is worth recognizing. Established by the San Marcos Chamber of Commerce, the Excellence in Business Awards honors Chamber members for their significant role in supporting the community and driving economic growth. Today, we will be honoring 4 San Marcos businesses and individuals that have distinguished themselves in areas such as entrepreneurship, longevity, growth, innovation, and consistent involvement in our community. These honorees not only exemplify excellence in best business practices, but value investing in our community while acting as innovators for this region. Each city council member will introduce an honoree who will receive a special award of distinction. I'll turn it over to Deputy Mayor Sharon Jenkins to present the first award.
Thank you, Mayor. It is an honor to be here today to recognize such an impactful organization in the San Marcos community. The Boys and Girls Club of San Marcos serves over 4,000 people, taking advantage of the programs, activities, and services provided by the organization. Their vision is to provide a world-class club experience that assures success is within reach of every young person who comes through the doors. They strive to support all members to be on track to graduate from high school with a plan for their future, while demonstrating good character and citizenship and living a healthy lifestyle. The Boys and Girls Club of San Marcos is part of a nationwide movement of community-based autonomous organizations working with the Boys and Girls Clubs of America. They help youth of all backgrounds develop the qualities needed to become responsible citizens and leaders. The club is committed to serving the needs of boys and girls ages 6 to 18 during the critical hours while they are out of school and away from parental supervision. The club gives children what they need most, a safe environment where they can have fun and be themselves. They provide adult role models who respect and listen to them. They offer interesting and constructive educational and recreational activities that channel youthful energy into challenging and productive pursuits. Let's enjoy a short video about the Boys and Girls Club of San Marcos.
Hello, I'm Kathy Bauer, President and CEO for the Boys and Girls Club of San Marcos.
My name is Chelsea Piedras. I am the site director here at our Zabel Foundation branch.
Hi, I'm Ernie. I'm 17 years old. I go to Mission Hills High School, and I am the 2022 San Diego Youth of the Year.
Boys and Girls Club of San Marcos has been a part of this community for well over 40 years. Proud to serve children as young as first grade, going all the way through their high school years. Annual basis, we're serving about 4,000 kids in our community. Today, we're opening a brand new club on Autumn Drive, the Walter J. and Betty C. Zabel Foundation branch, which is going to allow us to serve up to another additional 125 children a day.
We want to make sure our students have a positive and engaging kind of day where they feel safe, they feel good about coming to the club. We base our jobs fulfilling that need. So when we plan our programs, we want to make sure that our kids are feeling engaged, that they're getting to learn new skills, that they're excited to come to the club. My role is to make sure that our staff members, when they're creating their programs, that they're hitting all of those points and making sure that our kids are getting that mentorship.
The Boys and Girls Club is very proud of its relationship with the Chamber of Commerce. We see our role as helping to prepare our future workforce. We work hand in hand with Chamber members, who are often sponsors of Boys and Girls Club, to provide internships to our youth to help them get workforce ready.
Being Youth of the Year has opened up a lot of opportunities for me. I've been able to have a day named after myself, able to advocate for social issues. My career path when I graduate would be to attend Palomar College, do 2 years of the dental assistant program. Then I plan on transferring to UC and then going to dental school.
I am so proud to be a part of the Boys and Girls Club of San Marcos. Where my office is, I get to see these smiling faces get off a bus every day, excited to come to the club, excited to have that support that we can provide. As we look toward the future, I think Boys and Girls Club is going to continue to serve this community. And with the support of our business community, with the support of our local elected officials, with the support of our donors, I see us continuing to grow and thrive and touch the lives of even more students here in San Marcos. Boys and Girls Club of San Marcos is extremely proud to be receiving this award from the San Marcos Chamber of Commerce, from all of the many businesses that step forward and ensure that Boys and Girls Club can continue to thrive and grow and be a part of this community. Thank you.
Please welcome to the stage Kathy Bauer, CEO of the Boys and Girls Club of San Marcos. Next will be Councilmember Ed Musgrove.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Ed Musgrove, San Marcos City Council. I want to talk to you a little bit about BioLife Plasma Services. It's a relatively new business to San Marcos, but their impact on the community has been immediate. BioLife Plasma Services is an industry leader in the collection of high-quality plasma that is processed into life-saving plasma-based therapies. They operate and maintain more than 120 state-of-the-art plasma collection facilities throughout the United States, and each BioLife center is a vital part of its community, as it is in San Marcos. The donors not only contribute the source of these life-saving therapeutics, but also contribute to the commercial vitality of their immediate neighborhoods. The vision of BioLife Plasma Services is innovating the plasma donation journey responsibly with a personal experience where everyone can help change a life and save a life. To hear more about this innovative company, let's watch this short video.
Hello, my name is John Old. I'm the Centre Manager here at BioLife Plasma Services in San Marcos. So BioLife Plasma Services is a company that collects human plasma to make medicinal therapeutics for rare diseases such as haemophilia. So across the country we've got 174 facilities. The most recent opened last week. We're seeking to expand over the next 5 years, 30 centres a year, so we're really growing. Human plasma is necessary because we simply cannot make these therapeutics in a laboratory. We must take them from human plasma, process it through our manufacturing process to ensure it's pure and safe for use by our donors, and only then can we give them medicines that are going to greatly improve their lives. We compensate our donors because I'd say, it's time, it's effort, and it's goodwill that they're expending to come and provide their plasma to allow us to make therapeutics for patients. No 2 days are similar, but it's always a pleasure to leave work at the end of the day knowing that we have taken plasma that's going to save lives. I'm genuinely proud of the team. I talk about teams within teams. I've got a team of staff here who are committed, giving customer service, great customer service to our donors. Proud of our donors who come in and give up their free time to support patients who they will never ever meet. And I'm proud to be part of a team that saves lives, changes lives every day. I'd like to offer my sincere thanks to the Chamber of Commerce. It's an amazing privilege to receive this award, particularly in our first year in business. And without this support of the Chamber, we simply wouldn't have been where we are today. So thank you for the award on behalf of my team and the donors that come in here. And I look forward to working with you all over the coming months and years.
John Auld of BioLife Plasma Services. John? Now it's my pleasure to welcome to the podium Councilmember Maria Nunez.
Good afternoon, buenas tardes. I'm Councilmember Maria Nunez. Today I have the pleasure of introducing our next honoree, and that is the San Marcos Prevention Coalition. The San Marcos Prevention Coalition is a federally recognized drug-free community coalition representing 12 community sectors, business, churches, civic groups, government, healthcare, law enforcement, media, parents, schools, substance abuse providers, youths, and youth-serving organizations. As a drug-free community coalition, they work to establish and strengthen collaboration among communities, public and private nonprofit agencies, and federal, state, local, and tribal governments to support the efforts of community coalitions working to prevent and reduce substance use among youth. The mission is to reduce youth alcohol and drug use and advocate for safe and healthy neighborhoods, by improving environmental norms and community policies and enhancing efforts to promote and deliver effective substance abuse prevention. Fentanyl is a dangerous drug that is adversely affecting our community. Right here in our community, the San Marcos Prevention Coalition is leading the way to warn parents and students about the deadly effects of this drug. Please turn your attention to the screen for this informative video about the mission of San Marcos Prevention Coalition.
Casey Strang, Executive Director with the San Marcos Prevention Coalition.
My name is Leti Robles. My role with the San Marcos Prevention Coalition is Media Relations Specialist.
So we're just wrapping up our fentanyl outreach prevention campaign, and that has been something that we've been really proud of, getting the word out through the businesses and the other public spaces in San Marcos so that every youth, adult, senior understands that how harmful this drug is and that they can be safe. I think something that the coalition is really proud of over the years is that we've really become the voice of drug prevention in the community, and that we're able to voice our concerns and our thoughts to policymakers, to other community leaders and advocates.
The San Marcos Prevention Coalition meets on a monthly basis, the fourth Thursday of the month.
Over the years, we've had hundreds of people who've been involved in the coalition. Typically, we have about 30 people who attend our monthly meetings.
As a community member and very active, I've been part of many different committees here in our city. I know our people work together to identify their needs and potentially look for local solutions.
So the coalition looks at laws and policies and how those laws and policies will affect the individual neighborhoods in our city. And so we're a voice for the youth and the families in San Marcos to voice our concern for different policies or laws, or support for different policies and laws. So on behalf of all of the coalition members of the San Marcos Prevention Coalition, we want to say thank you from the bottom of our hearts. We're grateful for receiving this award, for being recognized for the important work that we're doing in the community. Thank you very much.
Let's welcome Casey Strang and Leti Robles to the stage. And now we're going to welcome Council Member Randy Walton.
Good afternoon. My name is Randy Walton. I'm a San Marcos City Council member, and I have the distinct privilege of honoring Miguel de Jesus, Director of Business Development for the College of Business Administration here at Cal State San Marcos. Among Miguel's responsibility is providing leadership, management, strategic planning, developing the university community partnership, and functional oversight management of sponsorship opportunities of the Senior Experience Program, and the Office of Business Research and Analysis. Miguel's being recognized today for his passion about connecting students with the business community. He has worked closely with the San Marcos Chamber and similar business organizations throughout North County, happily sharing his time and his knowledge. His knowledge is extensive. Miguel has led a distinguished career in the field of business with more than 30 plus years of experience leading business management, global sales, and marketing for growth-oriented companies and CEOs with 2 Fortune 500 companies. A leader in running a $200 million sales organization in new business revenue as a VP, sales, and most currently providing leadership and sales training to professionals as a leadership consultant and personal development coach. At this time, let's watch a short video about Miguel and Cal State San Marcos.
Hi, my name is Miguel de Jesus, and I am the Director of Business Development for the College of Business Administration at Cal State University, San Marcos. I'm also on faculty when I have time to do that.
Hello, my name is Rajnandani Pillai, known here as Raj or Dr. Raj, and I'm a professor of management and leadership here in the business school.
My name's Roger. I'm the Director of Business Community Projects.
Hi, my name is Paige Bailey. I'm the Director of Student Success for the College of Business here at Cal State San Marcos.
My name is Giselle Bassan. I am the Community Projects Administrative Support.
COBA and the Senior Experience Program has impacted thousands of organizations over the last almost 30 years. Innovative program that allows our students to really get out and exercise their business education, but also it serves the community. We're working with for-profits and nonprofits on a daily basis to help them face the challenges in their businesses. More specifically, COBA is excited to host one of the largest networking events in San Diego County. The CSUSM Business Networking Reception and Senior Experience Trade Show brings in about 300 business professionals each semester to review the innovative projects that our students have been working on, the research and the solutions found for these small businesses in the community, especially those like on the chamber.
In terms of business development, I'm responsible for sourcing close to 150 project sponsors for an entire year, for 2 semesters with our Senior Experience Program and also our Master's Experience Program. And the Senior Experience Program works with graduating seniors from the undergraduate business school, basically put in about 750 hours of work to complete a project. And the Master's Experience Program is about 600 hours of work working on more complex, more sophisticated problems on behalf of the community and the sponsors that we serve. That causes people to take action and move. So I try to aggregate, bring people together for a better purpose, a higher purpose usually than themselves, to be of service in the community.
Miguel is a powerhouse. He is all business all the time, a lifelong learner, and he's just done wonderful things for our college and our students.
He is very much into being a great coach and mentor to our students. He's always looking to help and develop the students. I think he richly deserves this honor.
I'm super excited for him. Well deserved, no question about it.
Thank you, Miguel. Thank you for working so hard for our students every day and for always bringing great ideas and momentum forward for the department.
But I feel nothing but humility and gratitude for this award to the Chamber of Commerce. So I thank you, Rick, Melanie, and the balance of the leadership team for this recognition, and the team that supports me here at CSUSM.
Join me in welcoming Miguel de Jesus to the stage. Here he comes.
Thanks to the Mayor and City Council for participating in those awards. Mayor Rebecca Jones, a longtime San Marcos resident and community leader, has served our city for over 16 years. Rebecca first served on the City Council from 2007 to 2018, then as Vice Mayor from 2012 to 2018. Rebecca was elected as our mayor in 2018. In addition to her role as mayor, Rebecca represents San Marcos on the Sandag Board of Directors, where she advocates for sensible transportation solutions that benefit San Marcos residents. Since being elected mayor, Rebecca has prioritized public safety, promoted clean streets and parks, and ensured financial responsibility. San Marcos now enjoys the lowest crime rate in our city's history, new parks around our city, improved infrastructure, and a balanced budget. Rebecca has supported a balanced city budget for the last 16 years to ensure financial responsibility on the City Council. Prior to joining the San Marcos City Council, Rebecca was an active community leader and volunteer. She served as a member of the San Marcos Creek Specific Plan Task Force from 2005 to 2007, and as advisory board member for the San Marcos Boys and Girls Club for more than a decade. Rebecca co-owned her own small business in furniture marketing for over 20 years. In her spare time, Rebecca hosts the inspirational The CEO Lead-In podcast that highlights women in leadership and their journeys that led them to their careers. Rebecca is honored to serve you as mayor. Mayor Rebecca Jones.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. Well, good afternoon. Again, very excited to be here today and talk a little bit about one of my favorite subjects, our city. So I'm your Mayor, Rebecca Jones, and I'm thrilled to be sharing the state of the city with you in person today. And thank you so much to President Neufeld and the rest of the CSUSN staff and students for allowing us to share this space with them. This has been a long time coming. And thank you to the San Marcos Chamber of Commerce for hosting this event and serving as a foundation for our thriving community. We appreciate you so much, and it's been very tough during COVID, and we appreciate you, so let's give them a hand. We've accomplished so much this year together. There has been no shortage of victories. There are also many exciting projects on the horizon that I'd like to shine the spotlight on today. As we've emerged from the pandemic, we've witnessed such resilience, hope, and incredible San Marcos spirit of service. And now, as the light shines in, it's apparent that San Marcos has emerged stronger than ever. And it's all because of people like you. Today, our city is on the map as an exciting destination, and we are no longer a drive-through city, but a drive-to destination. People are flocking here to explore our new downtown core right across the street at North City, trek our incredible trails, play in our beautiful parks, and frequent the local businesses and restaurants that have helped shape our community and make it unique and have a welcoming vibe. I'm so proud of our residents, our businesses, and our community advocates who have leaned in to transform our community into the innovative civic powerhouse that it is today. And we're so much more than just achievers. This community truly exemplifies a spirit of service everywhere I look. From those who lend a helping hand to provide essential services for our seniors, to community groups and our Sheriff's Department who have helped distribute food to those in need. We are a community of dreamers, strivers, and thrivers. And despite all the recent challenges over the last 2+ years, our brave healthcare workers, our businesses, our residents, and our city services have stepped up in ways that have made us all incredibly thankful to call San Marcos home. We've helped our local businesses and nonprofits recover with innovative grant programs totaling $6 million. We've also offered a rental assistance program for residents who've experienced a loss of income related to the pandemic. And our city has created impactful solutions at every bend of the road. San Marcos is filled with innovative thinkers who fuse creativity with a can-do spirit to discover what is possible. And in case you didn't know, that is our tagline, Discover Life's Possibilities. I am proud to serve as a mayor of a city that always rises to the occasion with compassion and a commitment to service. We've never been afraid to dream big, and we truly strive to thrive. I'm grateful to have served this city as an elected official for the past 15+ years, first as council member, then as vice mayor, and now as the city's first female mayor. I'm thankful for the opportunity to reflect on the adaptation and progress I've witnessed throughout this journey. And I know the big ideas will continue to come to life in this thriving city. I also know we'll continue to hold on to our small town charm that we've all known and loved. But I have to take a moment to mention all of the great leaders that have come before me and those who are serving you today. Each one of them have left their fingerprints all over our city and helped make it what it is today. So let's give them a hand. Who we are is shaping the direction we're heading. I see now more than ever our astounding spirit of service, as I mentioned, everywhere I look. I'm reminded that no matter the obstacles, we are accomplishing great things together. We see this San Marcos spirit of service in important public and private partnerships, like the development of the Boys and Girls Club's new clubhouse on Autumn Drive. The Boys and Girls Club provides safe and engaging spaces and opportunities for the youth in our community that need it most. When this important nonprofit outgrew its existing space, which was not that long ago, city staff presented the Boys and Girls Club with an incredible offer, a $1 a year, 30-year renewable lease with $1.2 million of additional funding to help pay for the tenant build-out to open a second San Marcos clubhouse in the Richmar neighborhood. That funding was made possible through the city's allocation of funds from the American Rescue Plan Act of 2021. The grand opening of the new Walter J. and Betty C. Zabel Foundation branch is opening later this month on June 28th, and I hope you'll all come and share that amazing space that we'll be opening up to serve our kids. The new clubhouse is in the heart of the revitalized Richmar neighborhood, which now features attractive and modern affordable housing units and mixed-use buildings, creating a walkable and safe community. We see a spirit of service in our healthcare staff who have worked so tirelessly throughout this pandemic to care for our residents. We are so incredibly thankful. The city of San Marcos has grown into a healthcare hub for northern San Diego County. And we also welcomed Scripps Health to our new downtown community of North City. And the new state-of-the-art Kaiser Hospital is underway with an anticipated opening next year. Top quality healthcare is of paramount importance here to our city, and we are so grateful for each of our healthcare leaders and partners who are making this vision possible. And speaking of our spirit of service, I've seen countless local businesses embrace an innovative and incredibly resilient spirit. I'm so proud of every single one of them. Let's give them a hand. You may not know, but San Marcos is home to more than 4,000 businesses and more than 46,000 jobs. That's right, 46,000. And when Kaiser opens up, that will be another 500 high-paying jobs right here in San Marcos. From action, sports, and medical to manufacturing and world-renowned breweries, our businesses have helped put us on the map as a true destination. And as a resident of San Marcos for more than 20 years, I got my start as a community advocate because I love this city. This year marks our city's 59th anniversary. Next year we're going to be 60. Very exciting that will be. And what began as a town of 2,500 with just one stoplight, and I'm sure many of you wish that was still the case, and one grocery store in 1963 has been transformed into a thriving destination city. Today we are nearly 100,000 residents strong. And San Marcos is home to world-class educational institutions and serves as a pipeline for regional talent. We are one of the fastest-growing cities in San Diego County, and we have a lot of students that help make that happen. Median incomes are on the rise, and we boast one of the best school districts in the region. Recently, we were recognized for the visionary planning of North City, and if you haven't yet visited, you need to go take a look. It's our new downtown core. It's a testament to our ability to always dream big and accomplish great things. And it's very rare to have the opportunity to create a downtown, a new, thriving area for an established city. Yet that's exactly what a shared vision between the City of San Marcos, Cal State University San Marcos, and Seabreeze Properties conceived with North City. Our new downtown gathering place has captivated residents and businesses alike with its energy, creative mixed-use concepts, and its modern vibe. In fact, just this spring, North City transformed into a cycling mecca, drawing cyclists all around the world to be right here in San Marcos for the Belgian waffle ride. And as you can see in the video, North City is a natural event hub that truly comes to life during these large-scale events. North City has received top honors from the International Economic Development Council and the California Association for Local Economic Development for its collaborative foundation and innovation. North City's deliberate combination of mixed-use buildings, residences, destination-worthy restaurants, student housing, and campus facilities has chartered a new course for how purposeful development can inspire and support the entire county. The entire community, but again, the county as well. But it's urban living reimagined, and the beloved farmers market transforms each Tuesday the North City area as residents gather to enjoy a local bounty of fresh fruits, flowers. If you haven't seen the flowers, they're amazing. The vegetables, and while perusing through woodworking, jewelry, pottery, and more created by our local talented artisans. Live music, food, and even on-site pet adoptions at this event showcase the visionary concept behind designing a space that has truly breathed new life into our city. And as you know, just down the street from North City, the San Marcos Creek project is taking shape. The largest capital improvement project in our city's history just recently reached a major milestone with the opening and dedication of the new Bent Avenue Lionel Doc Burton Bridge last month. And if you don't know who Lionel Doc Burton is, he was one of our founding folks that here in the community served as actually the very first directly elected mayor. And he was a doctor, and I have so many residents telling me all the time, do you know that Doc Burton actually brought me into this world? And I say, no, that's awesome. Anyway, so it's a tribute to our past. And the San Marcos Creek project adds needed infrastructure to relieve the long-standing flooding issues, preserve creek habitat, and improve everyone's ability to walk, bike, and drive throughout our community. Work is currently underway on the Via Veracruz Bridge and the improvements along Discovery Street. We are also going to be naming the Via Veracruz Bridge after one of the founding members of our city council, Pia Harris-Ebert. And I'm so excited to see that bridge built, and it will be rolled out next year, and I'm so excited that we'll be having another celebration next year. So Discovery is also going to be widened to 4 lanes with a middle 2-way lane to facilitate easier access in and out of residences. Via Veracruz will also be widened to 4 lanes with new sidewalks and bike paths, which are much needed in that area. As part of the overall San Marcos Creek project, the city will submit an adjusted FEMA flood map, and residences such as those, Lakeview Mobile Estates, will no longer be considered to be in the floodplain. That'll save them a little bit of money on their insurance. This crucial San Marcos Creek project will preserve nearly 2 miles of creek habitat and protect native plants and animals. We're also building the new Paseo del Arroyo Park and a 1.2-mile nature trail with a beautiful scenic creek overlook. The flooding will be mitigated, so no one will be stuck in there any longer. The traffic flow will be improved, and the creek will be restored to a place that we've never seen it before. It will be clean, it will be beautiful, and it will be awesome for us to be able to enjoy that. The entire creek project is expected to be completed next year in 2023. And you can find all the latest updates on our city's website. And if you haven't signed up already, we do have an alert system that can tell you everything that's happening in that area, and I suggest you definitely check that out because it's important to know as roads are closing and whatnot. Now let's take a bird's eye view of all the key elements that make our city the thriving, innovative regional powerhouse that it is today. Keeping the community safe has always been our top priority in San Marcos. and we have one of the lowest crime rates in the entire county. Our firefighting response times are among the shortest. Both our fire department and our San Marcos Sheriff's Station approach crime and safety proactively. And I'm proud to say that we have experienced a 20% decrease in overall crime and a 24% decrease in property crimes, according to new data from a 5-year comparison study between the years of 2017 and 2021. Community-based policing, parking enforcement, graffiti abatement, crime prevention, and neighborhood watch programs all support the city's efforts to keep San Marcos safe. I also commend our world-class fire department. They have achieved the prestigious Class 1 public protection classification, the highest level of protection, a recognition that you can receive from the Insurance Service Organization. You may not know this, but only 37 departments in the entire state and 300 fire departments nationwide have earned this distinction. We will continue investing in and prioritizing training for both our Sheriff's Department and our fire crews, and perfecting our response plans in an emergency, because when disaster strikes, we will always be ready. The City of San Marcos also supports the Least Dose Ready California Emergency Preparedness Campaign from the state of California. The program aims to engage more than 1 million Californians in vulnerable populations and geographies to ensure that they are prepared for emergencies. It also builds on the success of existing resident efforts throughout the state of California to foster local community disaster preparedness networks. Here in the beautiful city of San Marcos, quality of life is paramount. With 24 community parks, 13 neighborhood parks, 3 recreation centers, and a 72-mile trail network, the city of San Marcos, or as I like to say, San Parcos, boasts more than 290 acres of outdoor adventure places to explore. Our public works employees work very hard in keeping all of those spaces pristine so that you can enjoy them. And in San Marcos, transportation and development needs are balanced carefully to ensure growth doesn't impact our quality of life. The city's natural resources are valued by the community and protected through stringent environmental standards. And then there's always the emphasis on fun. Our Parks and Rec department creates exciting recreational opportunities for all ages to keep residents healthy and out and active. From dance classes and kids camps to cooking and theater classes, there's plenty of fun always in the city to stay healthy and stay active, thanks to our Parks department. Parks and Rec also features fun pop-up events in our parks, and the department recently hosted the grand opening of the renovated Equestrian Center at Walnut Grove Park through a partnership with Twin Oaks Valley Equestrian Association. If it's not already in your calendar, be sure to add Red, White, and Boom, our 4th of July celebration, to your calendar, happening right at our beloved Bradley Park. You can head to the city's website to find out all about the fun upcoming activities that are in store this summer. And attracting, retaining, and expanding businesses is at the forefront of our San Marcos economic development efforts. With world-class education institutions and a talented workforce, the city is a pipeline for regional talent and home to high-paying industries, including manufacturing, wholesale trade, and information. The city offers a variety of services to help businesses thrive, including permitting and development assistance, business liaison services, pre-development meetings, and site selection. An innovative approach to streamlining processes for businesses and offering concierge service has earned San Marcos a business-friendly reputation focused on helping our businesses grow and remain here in San Marcos. And I see the mayor of Carlsbad's here. Sorry, Matt, we're still going to keep taking them from you. That's okay. There's plenty to share. And we also have Innovate 78, which is all of the North County cities working together off of the 78, and we're real proud of those efforts as well. So local businesses are at the heart of our thriving cities. Along with the San Marcos City Council members, I've had the privilege of visiting San Marcos businesses every 2 weeks. The goal of these visits is for our City Council to learn more about our diverse business community and lend our support. In addition, partnerships between the city, businesses, and San Marcos educational hubs are a key to building desirable spaces for residents to live, learn, work, and play. The City of San Marcos is focused on bringing strategically vibrant, mixed-use concepts to areas located near transit, to offer spaces where residents and visitors have the opportunity to embrace local artisans and promote local culture. The dynamic North City neighborhood I spoke of earlier is our new crown jewel in San Marcos. With its eclectic mix of restaurants, apartment homes, Mesa Rim Climbing Center for you outdoorsy people, and a modern co-working space, North City is the home to our own San Marcos Chamber of Commerce. Innovative new businesses continue to set up shop right here in San Marcos. And progress is being made on Area of the Arts as well, a project that will one day transform 9 acres of vacant land at the intersection of Grand Avenue and Linda Vista Drives into a thriving village anchored by arts, makers, craft brewers, distillers, and at the heart, an interactive park. Of course, we're San Marcos. The project is from Lab Holdings, the developers of Anaheim Packing District and the Lab Anti-Mall in Costa Mesa. San Marcos' educated workforce, diverse housing, and outdoor recreation make the city an attractive location for new businesses, entrepreneurs, and incubator programs. And community input has always been a key to our city's success. Recently, we've been hard at work collecting community input from the city, or for the city of San Marcos' general plan update. I don't know if you've heard about it, but we've been trying to push out a lot of information about this. We held a series of workshops the community was invited to, and we want to thank everyone that participated in this important process. The general plan serves as a guiding document for achieving the community's vision, and the general plan update process provided residents and businesses with the opportunity to help shape the future of our community. The general plan provides policy direction related to land use, community design, mobility, open space, natural resources, economic development, public safety, infrastructure, and so much more. We also asked for the community input on the American with Disabilities Act transition plan and evaluation. The city's accessibility plan provides a comprehensive plan for access for individuals with disabilities to city facilities, programs, services, and activities and events. As I mentioned earlier, we welcomed Scripps Coastal Medical Center to North City last year. And the city's strong partnership with Kaiser Permanente helped solidify future healthcare services with a new hospital, which is slated to open next year, as they mentioned. This hospital will serve San Marcos residents and Kaiser Permanente's over 180,000 members in North County. It will also bring, as I mentioned, 500 new high-paying jobs to the region. The new hospital will offer 206 beds, a state-of-the-art facility, including an emergency department, labor and delivery, robotic surgery, and a robust offering of services. On the education front, San Marcos is a place that serves students from preschool to grad school, because we are the educational hub of North County. And we're proud to be educating the next generation of leaders. Our city is a home to excellent educational institutions, including our own CSU San Marcos, which we are sitting here today at, Palomar College, the University of St. Augustine for Health Sciences, Pima Medical Institute, the University of St. Catherine, and California College San Diego. We also boast more than 20 schools within the San Marcos Unified School District. And as our city grows, we will continue to strengthen these partnerships with our schools and educational institutions to help them expand and keep their people here and bringing their vision to life. Taking care of and maintaining our infrastructure is another key to a thriving city. By devoting resources to roads, public buildings, vehicles and equipment, I know it's not exciting, but storm drains, parks and public amenities, we are really good stewards of what we have built. That's why we're investing in state-of-the-art technology to upgrade the city's traffic management system to facilitate something you will definitely appreciate, and that is faster and more efficient communication with our intersections. We are going to be replacing that outdated traffic control signal system with new generation controllers capable of adaptive control and enhanced coordination to improve traffic flow. So what that means to you, you will be able to move through the city quicker. And the San Marcos Creek project that I spoke about earlier will eliminate the flooding that hinders mobility in our city when it rains. It will also add those needed street improvements for vehicles, bicycles, and pedestrians alike. In addition, we're working on expanding and extending Discovery Street from Bent Avenue all the way through to Twin Oaks Valley Road. We realize that construction impacts all of us, our residents, our schools, our businesses, and our commuters. However, we know that the wait will be worth it, and you will be able to move around a little bit better when we're all done. We are committed to proactively communicating with the community throughout this project. I again encourage you to sign up for alerts on our city's website. In closing, the city of San Marcos is a diverse, vibrant community that we all are proud to call home. My spirits are lifted with the can-do attitudes I see every single day in this amazing city. We are continually finding new ways to bring our services to our residents that will help them strive and thrive. We know that it takes a collective effort. All of us need to work together for us to dream big, move our city forward, and achieve great things. I want to thank each one of you for sharing your vision and making our city stronger and brighter each day. Thank you for joining me in person for today at this wonderful event and celebrating all that we have achieved this last year and where we are headed. I'm so excited to be here today, and together we are charting a course for new possibilities in our future. Thank you so much for coming today.
Thank you, Mayor Jones. And I want to thank everybody for attending today's event. Your time is so valuable, and we really appreciate you taking time of your day to spend with us for this program. As the mayor said, it's great to be back in person. I want to thank all of our sponsors for allowing us to be able to put on this event, and a special thanks to Kaiser Permanente as our presenting sponsor. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and thanks for everything you do for our city and for our chamber. Thank you.